Weaning is when you first introduce food other than milk into your baby's diet, and you'll know when he or she is ready to wean when they can sit up straight, they take a real interest in what you're eating. You may even find that they try to grab food from your plate or from your hand. The first foods that you could introduce could just be pureed fruits or vegetables, or a combination of the two. That's a perfect way to start, and the more variety you get in, the better, so that the baby gets used to different tastes. But the texture should be very soft and pureed to begin with, because swallowing is a new thing to them, so it's quite difficult and they have to get used to that first. You can thicken the puree a little bit with maybe some commercial baby rice, or a little bit of the milk that you usually use, whether it's breast milk or formula milk, to make the consistency nice and soft and liquidy. And then you can obviously have different types of fruits and vegetables, so you could try mashed bananas, you could cook carrots or even broccoli or something, mash it down, mix it in with stewed apple or stewed pear, but don't add sugar and don't add salt. So once they're used to the pureed fruits and vegetables, you can start to introduce a little bit more consistency, a little bit more texture. So you could move on to something like mashed potato, for instance. You could have a little bit of melted cheese into the mashed potato, but make sure it's a pasteurised cheese and not an unpasteurised cheese. You can start to introduce a little bit of minced chicken. Beef mince or lamb mince, for instance, can be introduced at this stage. Soft pasta and rice also works well. So you've got a nice sort of soft, balanced meal that you're introducing at this stage. Once your baby's eating soft foods, whether it's something like macaroni cheese or chicken risotto, they'll be ready to start on the finger foods. So fingers of toast, little cubes of cheese, and they'll very much enjoy sucking and chewing on these kind of soft foods. And this is the stage where you really want them to sit down with the family and to enjoy family foods together. That's a very important part of their development, and this will help them achieve a healthy, balanced diet. Let your baby experience lots of different tastes and textures. The more bizarre the combination, the better sometimes, just to get them used to trying different foods, different flavours and different textures. Just be aware that there are certain foods you shouldn't introduce before a year. That includes honey, whole nuts because of risk of choking, and they shouldn't have too much added salt or sugar.